The partition film exercise is the first film exercise of the course. You will, in subsequent related issues and units, complete other film exercises, but this is the first that you will see. As a film exercise, your assignment is to view a film, in this case the film Partition, and as you're viewing the film, you are to complete the assignment template that is provided. Let's actually go through the template so you have an understanding of exactly how to complete the exercise. So this film exercise, which again is based on the film Partition, is basically focusing on three important general concepts: the concepts of identity, nation, and contending loyalties. Now, in order to complete this assignment, you will have to define a number of terms and or concepts, those that you'll see here in a moment, and then for each of these terms and concepts you will have to provide a visual cue. In other words, some element of the film, be it a character, event, action, scene, something that you believe illustrates the meaning of the term and or concept. Along with this, and as part of the film illustration, you'll have to ensure that you have an explanation of exactly how the visual cue that you have selected illustrates the meaning of the term and or concept. We'll go through this again, but before we do that, let's go through the actual terms and concepts that you will be focusing on. Here's the first set of 5. Identity, nation, nationalism, self-determination, and sovereignty. For these 5 concepts, the first thing you will need to do is provide a definition. The definition for all of these concepts and all the subsequent concepts in this first film exercise can be found in the glossary in the first related issue. As well, their definitions can also be found in the glossary of your textbook. So what you will do first for these 5 and the following 5, which you see here, and the last set of 5, which you see here, is to provide the actual definitions for all these terms and or concepts. Once you have done that, then you will go on to do the next part of the assignment. And what you will do, and let's go back to the first set of 5 to get an understanding of this, what you will do is once you have provided the definitions, for example, the definition for identity, which are the key characteristics people use to describe who they are. In other words, those key features that make each individual unique. That's the definition of identity, and that's what you would put down for the definition, and in doing so you would then get 1 point. After that, you would then need to find some element of the film as you are viewing it that you find illustrates the meaning of the concept of identity. Now you may go, this might be difficult, or how would I do this? Well, let's just provide an example for you. So you may, in this case, in particular as relates to the film, is choose one of the main characters of the story or of the film, and then identify the key features of this main character. So for example, you may look at some individual characteristics such as his name, first and last name, or some of his family members. You may also identify and list some of his likes, dislikes, aspirations or wishes, and so on and so forth. And you may include some group characteristics such as his gender or her gender, religion, language, or occupation. And so what you would do for each of the following concepts and or terms, once you have completed and included all of the definitions, is to view the film and then to go about, like you've done here, go about providing visual cues with their explanations for all of the remaining concepts and or terms. Let's do this one more time. So let's focus on the term and or concept of nation. This is an important concept, and it's one you will see throughout the subject matter of the course. So what is its definition? Well, if you were looking to the glossary of the first related issue or the glossary at the back of your textbook, you would find basically that nation refers to a group of people who share a common culture with common customs, origins, history, language, and perhaps religion or spirituality. A nation can refer to both a cultural group and and a country. So with this definition in mind, and again, once you have completed all the definitions, as you begin to view the film, when you see something, some element from the film, again, whether it's a scene, a setting, a person, an event, an action that you believe illustrates the meaning, you would provide that in the film illustration portion of the assignment. And also there you would provide an explanation as to how and why this visual cue illustrates the meaning of that particular concept. So what would you do for nation? In this film, there could be a number of examples. The easiest way to visually illustrate the meaning may be to select a group, an actual group in the film, and find a group that shares something in common, whether it's customs or language or religion or ethnicity or something, and describe this group and describe what they share in common, and then explain how this group and the common elements they share visually illustrate the concept of nation. Now, this is how you would approach this exercise. Again, you would complete the definition portions, as you see here with identity and nation, and you would complete the remaining portions or concepts and terms for the assignment. Once you have done that, you would then begin to view the film, and as you are viewing it, you would provide visual cues along with an explanation as to why they visually illustrate the meaning of the concept for each concept and or term that is listed in the exercise. Now you should understand how to go about completing the exercise. Good luck.